This is the Star News Brief. I'm Tina Mombonu. A big war is looming in Parliament following a proposal by Kenya Kwanza to change the composition of the team that will recruit new IEBC bosses. In a new amendment to the law, President William Ruto's troops want the composition of the recruitment panel altered in what critics say will favor the executive. The details emerged days after President Ruto declared vacancies in IEBC, with Chairman Wafula Chebukati and 2 other commissioners set to retire. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com. Senate Minority Whip Fatuma Dulo and Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna are engaged in a bitter fight of an alleged plot to kick out the Isiolo senator from the job. On Friday, Sifuna disclosed a plan to remove Dulo from the plum position job on grounds of alleged greed and gross incompetence. The ODM Secretary General accused Dulo of incompetence, saying the busy office requires a dedicated and competent person. Barely 3 months after conducting the August 9th general election, the IEBC is back in the limelight of a delayed payment of poll contractors. The Senate Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee is set to issue summons to the Commission's chiefs to shed light on the prolonged delay to pay the contractors. Embu Senator Alexandra Mundingi petitioned the Senate to intervene for the contractors, whom he said have been adversely affected by the non-payment. A widow in Uasin Gishu County is crying for justice after 1 decade of seeking to recover a section of her prime land grabbed by a private developer yielded no fruits. Patroba Yator said she was forced to cut short her stay in Belgium, where she also resides, after being alerted by a neighbor to the effect that a section of her prime 2.5-acre plot worth 70 million shillings had been grabbed by a private developer. The developer, she said, took advantage of her absence to plot the scheme to hive off part of the piece of her property, adding that all efforts, including pleas from relevant authorities and family members. And armed bandits raided a homestead in Laikipia on Thursday night and killed a woman before driving off with 100 sheep and goats. The attackers struck a manyatta in the Naibor area of Laikipia North Sub-County and made away with the livestock towards a neighboring county. County Commissioner Joseph Kanyiri, while confirming the incident, said that security personnel were immediately mobilized after the 1 a.m. attack to pursue the armed raiders, but were unable to recover the animals. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.